to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Hithel, and today we have Jenn from Cupcakes and Cardio with us, and I'm so excited to have you with me.
Thank you.
She's going to show us how to make this special recipe, but before we get to that, tell me about your channel, because it's so interesting. Cupcakes, cardio.
So the base of it is cupcakes and cookies and cake decorating and whatnot, but we live in the Rocky Mountains in Canada.
Okay.
And being so close, we were trying to find a way to combine the cupcakes and the Rocky Mountain love. And so we have a backpack baking oven that we put in our backpacks and go on a hike and bake at the trail at the peak of wherever we end up hiking to.
That's amazing, because the backpacking kind of foods that I've had,
I know.
it never included anything like fresh baked cookies or cupcakes. So
and at the end, like the reward of pulling something out of the oven and it's warm and it's like usually cold, right?
Of course.
And it's just so awesome to.
Do you have other like hikers, backpackers, kind of like?
No, like where we go, like we live in such a small area that there's not a lot of population. So we've done a couple in Banff in Alberta, but even then like there wasn't a lot of people around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Nobody's picking at our cakes and whatnot. Sometimes
wild
my dog,
animals,
but that's about it.
That's about it. Well, cool. Well, thanks so much for sharing that. But today we're going to make a Bachelor Brownie. Now, I know we're calling it Bachelor Brownie, but we realize that a lot of people don't have the luxury of having a full-fledged kitchen, whether you're a student or a bachelor, or sometimes you're starting out, you're living in a studio apartment or whatnot, and you don't have a full setup. So this is perfect because it's going to make a single serving, of course, and you don't need anything but a microwave. So perfect.
Yeah, so it's super simple.
Yeah. So we have 2 tablespoons of butter right here and just a little pinch of salt. So we're going to go ahead and cream that first.
Okay.
And while that's happening, also we have 2 tablespoons of plain sugar and 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar. We're going to go ahead and add that in and continue to cream.
Okay.
And we also have an egg yolk. We've removed the white. Add that in there, and that'll help things along. Here's a little splash of vanilla. You can just eyeball that. But this is a single serving, so you don't want to use too much.
I love the smell of vanilla. It's coming together nicely.
Anyway. Perfect. So now we have 3 tablespoons of flour. We're going to go ahead and mix that in. I'm going to go a little at a time because it's a little dry right now, so we'll just incorporate a little better. We also have a tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder. We're going to add that in. And finally, this is an optional step, but we've got little mini chocolate chips. We can add in there. They're cute, and it just makes the whole thing even more chocolatey, so can't go wrong with that.
No, and I love like that little extra bit of texture that the chocolate chips
creaminess,
give.
right in the middle of it. Absolutely.
Exactly. Like I think it's absolutely the best part of it. And they're cute.
So finally everything's mixed together and we have these cute little ramekins, and you can use anything you have at home, but we just happen to have these little mini size. So if you want to bake this whole thing as a single serving, you can do that. Otherwise you can split it into 3, not feel as guilty. And
share. One at a time.
And share, and eat one at a time, yeah, exactly. So you want to make sure that whatever you're using, whatever bowl you're using, you don't want to fill it more than half, because once it goes into the microwave it's going to start expanding and puffing, and you don't want to mess over the top. So let's go ahead and fill these equally. So we have our batter divided equally into 3 little portions, and now we're going to put this in the microwave. Now everybody's microwaves are different, the power is of course different, so any time that we give you is just going to be a shot in the dark, of course. We're using a 900 watt microwave right now, so it's going to take anywhere between like 45 to 75 seconds, and if you have a more powerful microwave, cut down the time. If you have a less powerful, increase it. But bottom line is, these are very small portions, so if you want to try one and kind of get a handle on it, before you go through with the rest of it, that's a great idea.
And if you were to put it in like one big one, would we bake it for longer?
Yes, we would. Yeah, just because the surface area is more and it's just going to take longer to bake. So good point. But we're going to bake this and we'll be right back. So our Bachelor Brownies came out of our microwave, and look at them. They're just amazing. They smell amazing.
They smell
absolutely delicious. Yum. Yeah. But again, it was a 900 watt microwave, and we baked it exactly for 45 seconds, and they came out perfect.
And each one individual too.
Exactly. Yeah. So you ready to give it a try?
Yeah, definitely. So we just dig in.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's warm and chocolatey.
Mm-hmm.
There's little chips in there, like yummy.
Mm-hmm. Could we just keep eating this?
Yeah. Now, I know a lot of people like their brownies different textures. Some people like them dense and chewy, and some people like them more like, cake-like.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want it like chewy, then just cook it a little bit less.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get that perfect, soft brownie. But if you like it more like a cake, where it's a little bit drier, then just cook it a little bit more, and you're good to go. This is so yummy. So, once again, if you're in the market to have kid-friendly recipes, please check out Jenn's channel. Or if you just want to be a super-duper parent and make all these wonderful recipes for your kids and be like the superstar parent, then definitely check it out. Cupcakes and Cardio. And if you enjoyed this recipe and you want to see more from us, be sure you subscribe to our channel because it's absolutely free and you'll be the first to know every time we post a new recipe. So thanks so much, Jenn.
Thanks for having me.
And enjoy this yummy Bachelor Brownie and join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com, adding a pinch of spice to your life.